A lot of what I do, I'm laughing at myself because I'm falling forward. Welcome to supersfarm. Hey there, family. So, I am in love with magnolia trees. I think it became a passion and a love of mine since I was a little girl because my mother loves magnolia trees. My grandfather, we call him Daddy Bill, had a beautiful magnolia tree in the front yard. And I remember as a little girl just being outside, maybe running in the yard and smelling that magnolia. So while I love magnolia trees, you just can't eat them. I love coming to this little patch of the property. It's so beautiful, and the way that the sun peeks through the trees. Oh gosh, when that creek is full, all of these ferns and little baby oak trees and little baby magnolias and all these beautiful things coming up. So this is what it means to us. Let me just share with you the fruit trees that we're growing on supersfarm. This is my jujube. This is the second year I've had it, and it's the first time I actually see what could be little jujubes. How incredibly exciting is that? Next to the jujube, I have a pear tree, and this is my second year with a pear tree. This is a Bartlett Pear, and the Bartlett Pear and the jujube are both in pots. This is a kumquat. This is a tree bush that I brought from Houston, and I've had this for about 4 years, three or 4 years. I want to say 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. And this past fall, it put off a lot of kumquats. I was really happy with it. This is a pomegranate. This pomegranate also came from Houston, so this pomegranate is about 3 years old. Now this area, it's kind of like my working area. I have a lot going on, but I'm just going to show you the trees I have growing. So here I have a fig tree. This fig tree is actually rooted. Let me see if I can get under there and show you guys. You see that? It's rooted in the ground there. So I have just left it here. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through and maybe cut the pot off and set it in the ground. But for now, it seems to like being under this Confederate rose. And if I have some pictures of this Confederate rose blooming, it's actually really beautiful. So this is a giant Fuyu persimmon. This is my second year with this tree. I actually thought I was going to lose this tree last year because it was in really bad shape. But I cut it back basically to the main stick here, the main stem. And all this growth you see is just from this year. This is an Alberta peach. Alberta peach is not quite a year yet. I just got this tree this past fall, and she came to me as a stick, and she's put on all this new growth, which is really exciting. Okay, and I've got 2 more fig trees. I absolutely love fig. This is a Texas everbearing fig. I've had this tree for 2 years, and I haven't gotten any fruit from it yet. And this, I'm actually not sure what kind of fig this is. I bought this from Home Depot 4 years ago, and it was literally probably like 6 inches tall, and it was marketed as an indoor fig. So I bought 2 of them. I bought one for my mom and I bought one for myself because we both love, oh, look at that little guy on there. We both absolutely love fig. And so once it got too big to be on the counter, I went ahead and potted it up. And so to try to prevent it from rooting in the ground every now and then, I just come and turn the pot. Same thing with this one. I don't want those to root right where they stand. So here is a loquat tree. I did not plant this. This was here on the property. I did cut it back last year. And off to the left here is another fig. This was also here on the property. And I harvested maybe about a gallon of figs last year off of this, so I'm really excited for that. And I cut it back down basically, you know, to the ground almost at the end of last season. And within a couple of weeks here recently, it has put on, I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of little baby figs. So I'm really, really excited about that. And hopefully we'll have enough to share with the birds. Hopefully they'll leave us some, but that tree is absolutely loaded. I got some little clearance plants here. This banana I got for $2. $2 at Lowe's. It was on clearance. And so right now she's sort of in rehab. Same thing with this fig. This fig was $2 on clearance at Lowe's, and it was just a stick. I'm not sure if I have a picture. I'll take a picture of it, but I mean the growth that she's put on, she's probably ready to go ahead and get planted in the ground. And this dwarf Cavendish banana I got from Stark Bros, and I need to go ahead and get it in the ground as well. It looks like I was maybe trying to get some persimmons. Well, there's something. I don't know if it's going to actually make it. That's the only one I'm seeing. But something is definitely eating this plant. Here's another one down here. See, right there. Oh, there's another one. 2 more. Interesting. Well, I'm going to go ahead and weed eat her. It's best to keep your trees free from weeds around the base because all of that grass will suck up the nutrients. Oh, look. I see a persimmon dropped. Look. Which, that's what it did last year. It set fruit. I got so excited. And then it dropped the fruit. I have another persimmon. I planted some comfrey down at the base, and I'm gonna do that to all of my fruit trees. Bunch of palms previous owner had established. They're putting on some new growth and they look absolutely beautiful when they leaf out. So I just got a couple more trees I'm gonna show you guys. All right, this is a fringe tree. It's an ornamental and it actually looks really diseased right now, so I think I'm gonna come and cut this back. I'm not sure what's going on with that. This was from the previous owner, but I planted a pear tree right here, and this is a pineapple pear, and I got this from Stark Brothers, and I just got this season. Came to me as a stick, and I watered it. I come through water, and it's putting on some nice growth there. It's gonna be this apple tree, and it's definitely a stick right now. It is a Fuji apple, and I planted this season. I'm trying to see if it's still alive because it hasn't put on any growth, but I can see it's green there, so that means she's still alive. She's just taking her time, which is fine. I really want her to work on her root system anyway. All right, family. I am tired, but you know, the work never stops. I can't just stop. I can't just sleep in late or go to bed super early. I feel like I have to be literally planting seeds and literally continue to steward this land well. This land was very raw when we first got it. It had the basic things that we wanted, but establishing it into like a functional homestead and farm, it's taken work. Every day it takes work, and it takes me and Super maintaining a clear vision of what we are establishing and what our hopes and dreams are for this property and what it means for our family. I mean, that's really the reason why we're planting these trees, and I've got 3 more apple trees coming, and I'm always checking out the sales at Lowe's and Home Depot and my local nurseries, because I really believe in establishing a legacy for our future, for our family, for our kids and our kids' kids. And I have such big dreams, but you know, it takes work. I just can't dream and wish and hope and not actually put my feet to the ground every day and put my hands in the soil every day. I'm reading, I'm learning, you know, and I just want to share that journey with you guys, and I want to encourage you. It's not too late. It is not too late. Put something in the ground, put something up. If you're not able to garden or to farm and you have $10 extra, go buy an extra pack of meat or extra carton of strawberries and learn how to can it. You know, you could do water bath canning if you can't afford a pressure canner. You know, you can water bath those like berries and jams and things like that. I mean, learn how to make bread. Super makes, oh my gosh, he makes the best homemade bread, and I've tried about 10 times to make some sourdough, and I keep killing my starter, if that's what it's called. I cannot seem to get past that stage, but guess what? I keep trying. I hate that I'm wasting so much of that starter, but the point is, do something. You can't pay halfway attention to what's going on in this world and not have any inclination to do something. Like, you can't still really be relying 100% on this system. If you are, my beloved, please let me help encourage you. Do not rely 100% on this system. Do not rely 100% on this system. Do something. Don't be counted out. Don't put yourself and your family in a position where it will be too late. I'm telling you, right now, it is not too late. It is not too late. We appreciate you, and we are blessed by you. And I just want to encourage you, and I want to share with you whatever it is that I'm learning. A lot of what I do, I'm laughing at myself because I'm falling forward. And I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep trying, because I rather try and fail than to not even try. You know, what does that say about my faith? What does that say about my belief? If I don't even try? If I don't even attempt? No, I couldn't live with myself knowing that I didn't even try. So I just want to encourage you guys, be strong, be steadfast, be courageous, and do that thing you've been dreaming of. Peace and blessings from Supersfarm.